this 48, I'm in Naples, Italy's third largest city and the unofficial capital of its south.
This once glittering regional capital is now blighted by such endemic corruption that it recently spent a year buried under its own rubbish. But on this 48, we hear beautiful music coming from that junk. And as lemon farmers struggle, we meet the man who refuses to abandon his beloved fruit. And we investigate the ancient fertility dance that's been exciting Neapolitans for 2,000 years.
Many of Naples' problems are attributed to the Camorra, a powerful local mafia with such an extensive network that most Italians say it's difficult, if not impossible, to beat. But some people here disagree. Ciao!
Ciao, Amanda! Welcome to Naples.
Thank you. Now, where are we?
We are right in the middle of the city. The street is called Spacca Napoli, which means that it splits Naples into two different parts.
Like a good side and a bad side?
No, it's just right in the middle.
And like all of Naples, it's firmly controlled by the Camorra.
When you live here, you cannot avoid it.
Right.
You live together with it. You know that most of these shops pay Camorra for protection.
Right.
It all contributes to the Camorra's €12 billion turnover, with profits flowing through 7,000 members to around 80 controlling clans.
Look at this. Son of a boss, because literally there's a boss, Camorra boss, was injured yesterday.
There's a lot of violence here as well, and it's getting worse, they say, here in Naples.
It depends on families.
Yeah.
If they fight to control the territory, then there are more people killed or injured.
The area of Sanitar is peaceful now. The Torino clan currently runs this original Camorra area. And we'd come to see how teenagers are educated about organised crime. A serious career option in a city where unemployment's double the national rate.
Sanguetta si sposa Agnesina. Vediamo dopo che succede.
Dopo? Lei ce nasce un
Written in the 1930s,
Volete bere? Volete qualcosa? No, no, grazie.
The Paper Gangster is a story of a man who pretends to be a Camorra boss.
5 secondi a diventare un condanno.
He takes also his girl, his wife.
Wow,
So
this kind of thing really happens too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Tengo la mia moglie. Sono una persona cambiata e mi chiama Vincenzi.
Does this change their opinion at all of Camorra?
Yes.
So tell me what this has taught them about what they want for their life.
Allora, ho detto che nella Camorra...
If you are involved in Camorra, then you can't get out of it.
Essendo che tu sei guappo, hai più rispetto, invece no.
Can't be respected by people by using your strength or violence. You must.
You learned this in the play?
So, yeah.
Luckily, the fight against the Camorra isn't left entirely to the theatre community. And someone had overstretched themselves.
They look more dangerous than the Camorra.
Naples port is one of Italy's busiest and a magnet for organised crime. Andrea had been hard at work arranging for us to visit the branch of the army responsible, the Guardia di Finanza.
Buongiorno.
And they were clearly expecting us.
Abbiamo quasi 700 contenitori da monitorare.
700 cargoes only today unloaded. From China, Bangladesh. Every year, 200,000 cargoes coming here.
And they have had a reputation for letting in anything: fake designer fashion, illegal cigarettes, and hard drugs. We had a best-selling book written about it by the journalist Ariano, is that right? Camorra. I mean, he claimed that, you know, that this place was basically controlled by the Camorra.
Ciò che è stato scritto, alcuni romanzi sono...
Some of these books have been considered journalistic. That is not. Maybe that is the mistake. I mean, that is fiction.
Fiction, he says, because they're checking 30% of all containers as part of a new crime-fighting plan. But he couldn't talk about that.
So you've got 3 degrees, yeah?
Even how clever he is was a matter of national security.
We don't talk about that? We can't talk about the strategies here, but what we can tell people is why you're good at your job, yeah?
Io sono un buon giocatore di scacchi
Yes,
e
a
questo
good chess player.
mi aiuti molto nel lavoro
This helps him in
perché
his
mi
job.
aiuta a pensare sempre alla mossa successiva.
Yeah, because he always thinks at the next step, you know, the next move.
And it's his move next as he intercepts fake goods his opponents import people to make the fakes in local sweatshops.
There's so much we can't talk about.
But he couldn't tell us that.
Okay, we won't. Come.
Another situation the officials say they have under control is waste management.
There is no doubt that Naples stinks.
Naples was suffocating under mountains of uncollected rubbish as the dumps were full. But the authorities just moved it to countryside dumps, as a local eco-activist showed us.
And these are illegal dumps?
Queste sono legali.
Legal.
Garbage is Camorra gold. They run rubbish companies and offer extra cheap toxic waste disposal by dumping it here.
Why is the sky grey?
Perché la notte qui viene l'ecomafia.
Because during the
Nessuno
night,
ne parla.
Camorra,
E bruciano I rifiuti
all the
tossici.
night long, burns
Tonnellate e tonnellate di
tons
rifiuti
and
tossici.
tons of toxic waste.
Like deadly asbestos.
Respirate col naso, non respirate con la
Do
bocca.
not use your mouth. Breathe with your nose.
Okay, let's just talk about it, because I had a minor heart attack just then. Okay, so what we just went past was asbestos?
Quando brucia,
Okay.
esce fuori l'amianto.
That is dangerous when a fire is up because it is in the air.
Yeah.
And look, there are farms here. Peaches.
So they're growing peaches
Yeah.
next to this industrial waste.
Planned new dumps led to protests as locals feared the Camorra would dump dangerous waste. But it was the Camorra who started these riots. Tired of watching their people die of cancer, one band of brave activists is taking their anger out on the rubbish.
This is a washing machine?
Yes.
Alfa Romeo.
So all of this you found at a dump?
This is a good way to recycle, yeah?
Yeah. But most Italians don't recycle, do they?
Noi abbiamo molta sfiducia perché non
Italians maybe do recycle, but the companies that should recycle plastic and all that stuff maybe do not do that.
I saw your neighbours watching you, and there's a sort of curiosity, but are you having any effect, do you think?
molte persone cominciano a chiedere
Youngsters who were like directly or indirectly involved in criminality started to play with them, and so they gave up with that life.
What did you think?
It's a beautiful thing. She likes that.
She thought that was beautiful? Is the garbage crisis over as far as she's concerned?
Pensa che la crisi rifiuti sia finita? No.
They are risking their necks openly criticising the Camorra. And that night we headed into another mafia-controlled district, one of the city's most dangerous, to meet a 12-year-old who was armed with a microphone. Fortuna's a famous child singer. She sings in the neo-melodic style, a pretty cheesy genre that's most popular for family celebrations, like this little lady's birthday. They sing in their local Neapolitan language rather than Italian, in a sort of nasal style. And in poor areas like Forcella, they're worshipped more than pop stars.
Do they want to be like Fortuna?
Volete diventare come Fortuna? Tutte quante? Yes.
What do they like about the lyrics of this music?
Non lo so, ogni canzone rappresenta qualcosa.
Every song says something. First, love, and friendship, and relationships.
What does Fortuna think of this to have all these fans?
Niente, a me farebbe piacere, anzi chiedo.
She liked very much this way because she know that it's a good career.
Cantavo da quando avevo 5 anni e poi...
She started to sing at 5 and then she do the first CD at 8.
Neapolitans often sing of love and other interesting habits. Some artists have been linked to the Camorra, singing their political messages. But not Fortuna. She condemns the guns and drugs lifestyle of mobsters.
Fortuna's not from this area, is she? And a lot of the children here are quite disadvantaged.
I desideri ne sono tanti nella vita.
She wrote about desires in the life and dreams of the babies.
And it was time again for Fortuna to kiss all her babies goodbye.
Grazie.
She had another party to get to.